Hey. I hate when that happens. Hey everybody, I just came back from a universe where someone was holding a garage sale. I saw this sweater and didn't want to buy it at first, but the owner begged hard for me to buy it for some unknown reason. So I did. According to him, the sweater is apparently considered high fashion in his universe, but let's be honest. It's fucking ugly. I mean, just look at this thing. It's horrible! This sweater looks as if a colorblind Chinese labor baby tried to impress the Shein factory owner with a new sweater design.
你喜欢他？
搞什么鬼？
我希望他现在不要踢我。哎呦！
I sure know which child won't be receiving any food for the rest of the week. And who would even wear something so disgusting for millions of people to see? Do you just want strangers to laugh at you for looking like a hobo? I sure wouldn't want to wear this walking down a shady street in New Jersey. People might think I'm homeless and start throwing rockets at me, like they did to that one guy. Still a sight to behold. Dangerous, but beautiful. And you know what happened to me in that universe because I was wearing that sweater? I got viciously attacked by something so ugly and vile that kinda resembled your mom. After barely escaping this terrifying encounter, I looked back and noticed that the zipper of my couch up backpack was giving up on me. No, 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 no. You can't do this to me.
Sir, please revive. I have ray gun.
I can't believe that he's really gone. He was always there for me. He carried so many things for me. There was no backpack better than this one.
Actually,
Dora's backpack can suck my fucking dick! I'm sorry to ask, but can we get a moment of silence in the comment section down below? Just type like 3 dots or something. Thank you. Okay, first I have to change. Better. Now you might be wondering what my backpack and the video title have in common. Well, just like the zipper of my backpack, everything is meant to break down one day. It doesn't matter if it's a phone, emotions, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a skeleton after being drenched in a strong sodium hydroxide solution, the Twin Towers on September 11, 2001. Now while I could continue to list more things that would break down over time, there is a question that all of us should be asking ourselves instead. And I most certainly don't want to land on the FBI watch list again. The question we should ask ourselves is why all good things must come to an end. Now before I answer that question, there is something we need to talk about first. You see, all things that we know and love will vanish one day. Just like your father did back when he told your mom that he's going to buy some cigarettes and never came back from that trip. Oh, what's that? Looks like I'm not the only one dealing with a breakdown today.
We interrupt this program for breaking news.
Hello everyone. The only exception of an item that will never see the end of time has been identified as the Call of Duty franchise.
That's right, Seiya. As our society progresses and changes over time, the only constant in this world is the Call of Duty franchise. Activision will continue to milk Call of Duty as much as OnlyFans girls will milk their own looks for profits. While I personally only give either side about 3 more years before their looks deteriorate into nothingness, we'll soon find ourselves in a world where the last remaining relic that informs aliens of our existence is a copy of the 37th remaster of Modern Warfare. Back to you, Seiya.
Thank you, Billy. Now back to the normal program in question. Why must all good things come to an end? And should I bomb the White House? So, why must all good things come to an end? Well, the answer is simple. It's that everything in this world is inherently temporary. Now before you throw yourself off a bridge because you just realized that life is basically meaningless, there are still some things that can make your life worth living. I just can't name any from the top of my head right now. Most of us who live their lives on the internet share similar hobbies, whether it is watching YouTube videos, connecting with other people, or playing video games. Those activities are fun and bring a lot of joy when done correctly, but sadly, even these activities start to feel stale when you've played thousands of games, watched thousands of videos, or had to argue with someone that literally lives on Twitter. The joy you've gotten from these things seems to disappear like people in the vicinity of the former Shima Hospital on the 6th of August, 1945. So you try to find fun activities to do in your spare time and learn that you're not even allowed to make yourself feel better by throwing microwaved honey buns at homeless people because of ethical reasons. The West has truly fallen. I mean, back in the day you were able to watch people fight each other to the death in grand coliseums. And all you're getting now is California, where you could pay crackheads to fight each other, but I don't want to invest into a failed society, so... yeah. There is one thing, though, that neither a government nor a failed society can take away from you, though. And that's the memories you've made along the way. Unless you suffer from dementia. Then you're fucked. I just came back from a uni. Like, who could ever forget playing Club Penguin at night, having to be quiet while your parents were asleep? Or having to pretend that you're asleep while your Game Boy was underneath your pillow ready to be pulled out again once your parents left the room. These memories are burned into your deepest parts of your conscience, making it easier for you to relate to a lot more people that lived their lives online that did similar things to you. So, why do I tell you this? As someone who has been on YouTube since 2006, I've seen my fair share of changes and channels that this platform has given birth to. Some of them inspired me, some just made me want to fucking gouge my own eyes out with a rusty shovel, and others made me realize that I'm now at an age where I should start thinking about quitting YouTube myself. But even though my videos may not get the views or the recognition that I always wished for, I still find joy in creating content, which is why I won't leave just yet. I always found it fun to create something that people could go back to and enjoy. And while YouTube is meant to be a fun experience where you're able to have your own creativity run freely for millions to see, the struggle to keep yourself happy while pleasing both the algorithm and your fan base turns into an even harder challenge every day. You're starting to censor yourself and start doubting, wondering if you're even good enough anymore. You're putting so much work into your videos, so much time and so much effort to only get very little attention. This of course burns you out and leaves you sad and empty, contemplating about what went wrong with YouTube per se. This is why I understand the reason of many YouTubers retiring and leaving the platform altogether. You see, back in the day, YouTube was just about posting yourself. It was a way for you to broadcast yourself to millions of people for free. But nowadays, YouTube only feels like a challenge to please an algorithm or pressuring yourself into making videos that don't fulfill you anymore. And the sad thing is that the new YouTube meta is just commercializing yourself by letting ChatGPT create scripts that are as heartless as the girl Kanye was singing about. They force feed these videos to their NPC viewer base while their attention span is dying and the idea of creating something authentic is just breaking down. I mean, just look around you. Our world, our very existence is breaking down. Buildings age, stars burn out, even our own bodies show the passage of time. But you know what? There is an incredible strength in this briefness of life. It teaches us resilience. It shows us the beauty of the moment. Yes, the world is in constant flux. The universe keeps expanding, and change seems to be the only constant. Well, next to Call of Duty. But isn't there something liberating about that? Doesn't that mean that every day is a new canvas with new opportunities to create, to live, and to love? No, not at all. Life is still pretty fucking meaningless.